From there you are able to look at exactly Pushpanjali theatre location where you found one water lorry got punctured, crisscross. That is the problem. From the water lorry where the cause of traffic jam, that is the place. From there about from 100 feet onwards, for the people who are standing behind up to the second kilometer, they are all confused, no? What is on? What is? They are not known. They are not clear, no? Why am I held up here? Whether I have to wait or to move into a sub lane and take some other route, even if it is circumventing by about 5 kilometers extra, doesn't matter. Still, I will be moving. That decision also you are not able to arrive. Suppose I am 500 feet above in the top of the terrace of a building. I am seeing that. Will I not be clear? How it happens? In a non-objective way, no. I am not involved in the object flow, no. I am not got struck, no. Do you get this? Why even that, sir? Suppose lot of ants are moving here, sir. This one in carpet, sir. There water is spilled about 10 feet away. We know better. These ants, though they are influenced by a flavor in the corner of the floor, but that is intercepted by water flow, that they cannot reach at all and take that flavor, that sweet there. That I know. Does the ant know? Similarly, a space is given, sir. Non-involved, uninvolved, bare attentiveness is created. That has no center at all. But slowly it grows within you. You are able to see clearly, sir, first. You are clearly able to distinguish what is a thought, what is an influence, what is a memory, how does an experience come about in the consciousness background, how it affects this present moment, how the roles are getting committed. What is karma bandha? Unknowing involvement, no? Not having clarity. Is it not right? You get this? For this, both have to go hand in hand, sir. That is, one is investigation, which are a constant pursuit, a serious, interested knowing who this self is. What is this conglomerate, this kutu in Tamil, what they say? Association. So many roles talking from different angles. Oh, these angles. Patiently. On one side, supported by minimum 2 sets of meditation, morning and evening. On the other side, throughout 24 into 7 into 365 days, a constant pursuit. What is this spirit? What is that pure consciousness can be? As a matrix, as a platform on which the waking state superimposes with several roles. If you start this probe, sir, what happens? By and by, you are performing, but a definite calmness descends in you. You are not running away. You need not. Where can you run? You tell me. Physical place running, does it save you? We will attend the same job, sir, but with patience. I will have to wait. Even if the mind chatters beyond your control, you allow it to happen. But how long will it chatter? It also settles down. With this fellow, I cannot do anything. Does it not happen? It's a revelation, sir. By and by, this has to come. This is what he explains in the third sutra. When your dhyana goes neatly, that you are observing, and there is a object of observation. You are relaxedly seeing it. Now there are no distractions at all, only the object, only the breath. Just like a child, when it is given a toy, it is immersed in the play of the toy. Similarly, in dhyana you lost. In the beginning stage, there are distractions. There is an object of the object to be observed. Second stage, you and that alone. There is no clear. You are now clear. A stage has come. Now you are clear. Simply, only you are only watching the breath. Breath is going. Breath also reveals so many facts about it. If any distractive thought comes, that is also seen. And immediately you shift from thought, you put it on the breath. The observer is placed on the breath. He observes the movement. Now he is very damn sure only breath is going out. Now there is a pause. Slowly breath is coming in. This beautifully in Buddha actually taught like this. First about so many years, he wanted to bring everything into practice, because people are interested in doing something. If I am asking you to do investigation, you may not be able to do it immediately, because it needs tremendous base foundation. Dhyana only can give you. That is why he brought a method called Hinayana techniques. Hinayana means handicapped actually. They call Angahina. No? Angahina means one who is handicapped. Hinayana techniques he brought. In that, the first technique he brought was Anapanasati. Anapanasati means coming and going, watchfulness of the breath. Sati in Pali. The next grade of Sanskrit is called Pali actually. Pali and Sanskrit are both same almost. So Anapanasati means the outgoing and incoming breath are looked into. Sati means mindfulness. You are mindful about the movement of the breath. This also you will go in detail. So how you have to watch, you will give an example to this. Suppose a carpenter is there. If he is asked to cut a tree into two, or if he is cutting one wood board into two, where does he put his saw? And how does he cut it? Where his attention will be? If the saw has about 2.5 feet length, he puts his leg on one side and stretches the saw beyond that platform, and in the exact corner he places the saw. Where his attention will be? Exactly in that corner, the gap where the saw goes, the point of contact, where it goes in and where it draws out. By and by, as it goes, he knows the pressure he gives and how much an inch it is getting cut. All the details he will be, because fully involved. The same way a serious seeker, how does he do his dhyana? He says this. When he feels, sometimes the breath is long, sometimes the outgoing breath is short, sometimes the incoming breath is too long, sometimes it is short, sometimes distractions, memory, a projection, lost in thinking, every detail. A skillful player, a referee, in a football or basketball, how does the referee work? How does he work? He simply moves with the ball. His eyes are moving with the ball. No motive. It's playfulness actually. Dhyana is playfulness. But vichara is something the eye is setting in. The inner eye is slowly getting grounded in the individual. He is no more a layman. He cannot be influenced by the passing thoughts. Because the guest has come in. The host is there. It is not a chowdhury, no more. The mind is not a chowdhury. The host is there. He takes account of all the dealings there. You get this? He trains like this in the Hinayana methods. Lot of methods were there for Buddha. Then he started the Mahayana. He found people are very matured enough. They are all settled. Now beautifully they have blossomed. Now they are eligible. Their mental maturity level is far high. Now I can take them to the highest level. Then he started what is thought. Who is the thinker? You get this. But we need not, because those days science was not evolved. Now you know for sure, isn't it? That's why you can start at one go itself, side by side. So here, in the third sutra, he says, Tat eva arthamatra nirbhasam swarupam shunyamiva samadhihi. That is, the dhyana observer observed. What happens when the focus is becoming very only that object alone, that moment alone? What happens? A transformation happens. The observer is lost. He is not aware. The awareness doesn't exist as an observer at all. He is lost, just like a child. But for child, what is the difference? He is evolving. Day in, day out. He is slowly. What happens? After the play, he registers. After the play, he owns, this is mine. If anyone comes and touches, he is becoming angry. All these things. Here, what happens? A graceful transformation is happening. Because you are at the dot point of the process in dhyana. In samadhi, what happens? The observer is lost. Only the breath going in, going out, and suddenly even breath is sometimes not seen at all.
That
He is
lot of intuitions will pour on us. No?
Yes, but
only we are a ball of breath.
Yes. Okay. Now what have you started attending? You have started attending on the very entity who has taken this body, who has taken this evolution as a being with so many roles. He is now at one fine tip of laser point, without a center at all. Normally it happens, but here it is revealingly, it is happening within him. Directly, this is what they call aparoksha anubhuti. Aparoksha means direct interview. What is interview? One to one. One to one. You as a separate entity is not there. A process is going on, happening without your presence at all. How sleep happens? For sleep to happen, what happens?
We should not be there.
You as a thinker should not be there at all. Isn't it? An individual thinker is lost.
Samadhi is also like sleep. But
Yes. But with only you are now, without a thought revelation, without a sound revelation, things are revealed. Without thinking, I can know. Knowing is happening. Normally, we have made ourselves, we have hypnotized, we have mesmerized ourselves in such a way, by thinking only we exist, right? Suppose we are involved in one work, someone crucially, some decision has to be taken. Wife or mother or father, they approach us. Hey, what are you saying? Tomorrow we have to do this. What we say, we are perturbed. Don't disturb me. Your matter is a serious matter. I cannot place my attention in two places. I go jittery, isn't it? Either wait or don't decide. If you are wanting my decision, I will not give now, because I am involved, right, in some other matter. Simply postpone. We will say this, no? Why? We think consciously, unless I put my mind, I cannot decide about life, about some project, isn't it? Unless my wholehearted attention is deployed in thinking and mapped what I am going to do, what this decision has to be. If this is not drawn out, By thinking, I will lose the very life, or the project will be lost. We are afraid. You get this point? Because we are so naturally, mechanically, we have become a thought machine, thinking machine. Thinking machine. Even when natural joke is happening, we are not able to smile. Even some natural, beautiful scenery is unfolding before our eyes, we are not present. Because for everything and everything, we need the support of the sound called thinking. The beauty is lost, the living is lost. Because there is a fright. Without thinking, I am afraid to take any decision. I think I have to deploy 1 hour, I have to see the pros and cons, then only I will have to decide. Because the thinking almost it is synonymous with doing also. You get this? Here what is happening? No dependence on mind at all. Almost deep sleep state here in Samadhi. You are not there. That is what is sleep. You are fully relaxed. Despite you, things are happening. Despite you, if that observed thing, almost you are one with it. Sometimes that is also not. Shunyamiva. Without an observer, things are happening. You get this point? This is what he says about Samadhi. What shall we do? Shall we go in for a meditation? Huh? Yeah. Up to we can leave by 10:30 is the train. 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock we can do.
No, we'll do it first. Meditation is important. We'll do this. 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. Now the same thing. You remove your glasses, relax yourself. You can sit here also, no problem. Make yourself comfortable. Allow. It is just like a plane landing and taking off. From the sky, slowly it comes and lands. The same way the meditation should happen. Actually, now you would have got the glimpse how you have to approach this spirituality, isn't it, in this class? How, what I say actually, throughout the day also you should have the feeling. Actually, when you do, you have the feel of doing anything and everything. Be there. If I am lifting this, be there and lift. Don't say, but be aware. When you are parking your bike, be aware. When you are riding the bike, you see, when thoughts are coming, say, I am riding, I am reaching Pushpanjali theatre. Why thoughts? Come to the feel of the bike. That is more real than thinking. Anything is real, sir, except thinking, sir. Thinking is artificial. It doesn't help. The fact has to be seen through only by ourselves. Okay. So just like a plane cruising and landing, the same way it takes off, the same way first level of dharana, there is observed object, observer, distractions, all the three in different combination it will be going and coming. It suddenly you will become pinpointedly focused to the observed thing alone, because the transformation has taken place automatically, just like the kid getting involved in the play. And suddenly what happens, even dhyana, only that alone, you are damn sure, without, no one can say within. So you are very sure that no extraneous movements, not even the observer, only the breath. Even that is also not there, quiet. But you are aware. Without any movement of thought, you are aware. Non-judgmental, bare awareness exists there. That is a revelation that will take place.